going on YouTube? My name is Hess P and welcome to Positive Vibes. This is my first video ever. I'm a little nervous and excited for many reasons, but you know what? Screw the nerves and let me get straight to the point. Now, what's Positive Vibes all about? Well, I'm all about spreading positivity and awareness, specifically awareness about IBS. IBS stands for Irritable Bowel Syndrome. Now, before I start talking about IBS, let me give you guys a fair warning. IBS is a really dirty, nasty topic. So if you're not mature enough to handle the content, I suggest you hit the stop button now. You know, I'm tired of being sensitive and conservative about this topic because, you know, IBS can really take a toll on one's life. And it's time to start bringing awareness about it. Alright, so let me kind of break down what IBS is. What is IBS? Again, IBS stands for Irritable Bowel Syndrome. Now, there's two types of IBS. There's IBS with constipation, and then there's IBS with diarrhea. Now, unfortunately, I'm right smack in the middle. I deal with both. I hope you guys like dirty talk. I did warn you. Let me just pretty much break down the symptoms of IBS that I deal with on a daily basis, right? Again, there's constipation, there's diarrhea, there's constant bloating. I'm always feeling gassy. It never ends. Let's see, I'm always feeling pain. I don't understand why. It's just there's always a constant pain in my belly and it just never goes away. You know, I'm also, you know, I always feel the urge and the need to go to the bathroom, and a lot of times when I attempt to do that, nothing comes out, right? Dirty talk. And you know, I'm always feeling you know, did I mention nausea? Nausea kills me. There's mornings when I throw up, I'm always feeling nauseous. As soon as I wake up, I feel nauseous. It's horrible. Man, this is so much to IBS is ridiculous. Oh man, there's mental aspects to it too. There's, you know, you deal with a lot of stress, depression and anxiety, you know, that's pretty much just the general symptoms I feel. Again, abdominal pain constantly. You're dealing with, you know, you're always gassy. You're always going to the bathroom. And because of all these, you know, physical aspects, you know, you end up dealing with anxiety and depression because you're tired of, you know, feeling this way. You're tired of being this way, right? So, you know, there's really no way to know what causes IBS. But one theory is that a bacterial infection can trigger the symptoms of IBS. Now, my guess is, let me give you guys a little background history about myself. A few years ago, I took two procedures. I took a colonoscopy and an endoscopy. Let me give you guys a little dirty talk. As a result of the colonoscopy, because again, I want to bring awareness, right? They found internal hemorrhoids and inflammation, right? Obviously, I'm going to the bathroom a lot, so, you know, there's a lot of, you know, inflammation down there. You know, the butthole can only take so much coming out of it. So anyways, and as a result of the endoscopy, they did find a bacterial infection in my stomach. That bacterial infection was called H. pylori, specifically Helicobacter pylori. Now, it's a bacterial infection that attacks your digestive tract. So I can only assume that H. pylori had something to do with my IBS. So usually how a doctor diagnoses a person with IBS is usually by process of elimination. You know, you have to rule out other gastrointestinal illnesses. They also have to take a look at your medical history and the frequency of these IBS attacks to make sure that it is a chronic IBS condition. So not only isn't there a known cause for IBS, but there also isn't a known cure for IBS. Typically, the initial medical advice that's given is going through a trial of prescribed medications, right? So when that doesn't work, what I believe is the proper medical advice is to change your lifestyle, right? You know, they suggest changing your eating habits, you know, your diet, exercising more, and just, you know, leading a less stressful life. So pretty much the things that I did to cope with my IBS is I've incorporated more vegetables in my diet. You know, after doing tons and tons of research on ways to like try to feel better, to kind of like to do whatever it takes to just feel a little bit more comfortable, I realized that when you incorporate vegetables, you are getting the fiber that you need. Why is fiber important? Fiber, you know, helps regulate your bowel movements. You know, it helps your system flow so much better. So it's important, it's almost essential to have vegetables in your meals. And another thing that I did, I took out milk products, for the most part at least. You know, I love cheese, especially mac and cheese, but you know, I do have to stay away from cheese, the yogurts, you know, the ice cream, the pizza, the steak and cheeses. Oh my gosh, like all these good things I have to keep away from for the most part because it really just overload on stomach pain. You know what I mean? I can't handle it. Another thing that I do is exercise more. You know, for the past couple of years now, I've been taking, you know, my fitness journey a lot more seriously, and you know, I'm really getting into the routine of being self-motivated and going to the gym, right? And, you know, I think that's important too because you gotta understand with IBS, it really drains a lot of energy out of you. You know, most days, literally most days, I'm feeling so fatigued. I realize when you're releasing so many bowel movements, you're giving away so much energy, and that's why you just feel so drained mentally and physically. But throughout the, you know, these past couple years of going to the gym and developing and building that discipline to be self-motivated, you know, it's a great discipline to have, especially when you have IBS. So how do I plan to use this channel? Well, I want to use this channel as an outlet to talk about my IBS. I also want to use this platform as a way to pretty much use creative expression. You know, I want to be able to express myself whether it be through music or just spoken word. I also like to cook, so you guys are definitely going to see some cooking videos of me throwing down or maybe of me meal prepping. You know, again, I like to exercise as well, so you're gonna get some footage of me, you know, challenging myself, and hopefully, you know, I could use you guys to pretty much hold me accountable to keep pushing and keep going through, right? Also, you know, my life doesn't only revolve around IBS. I have a wife. She's the love of my life. She's my world. She's my everything. So you're definitely going to get some footage of her that's either about her or that includes her, you know. I really just want to give you guys me, you know, show you guys what I'm passionate about. And again, this channel is to spread positivity and awareness about IBS. It's all about, you know, when you're going through a tough situation, what do you do to get out of it? And hopefully my videos will show you that. There's an average guy who deals with a chronic condition who's trying to be positive while spreading positivity at the same time, you know. So hopefully you guys got something out of this. I hope you guys understand a little bit more about what IBS is all about. Feel free to send me comments, you know, any questions. Give me suggestions about what you guys want to see too. You know, again, I can really throw down on some cooking, so I'm gonna show you guys some really good meals. You know, I think all of us need to be physically active to some extent and to some degree, so I'm really gonna show you guys, you know, how I stay physically active. So guys, before I head out, I do want to give you guys a little bit of poetry just to show you guys a little bit of skills that I have. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy.